It was exciting. It was, it answered a lot of questions. There's a little incestual thing going on there between Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen. And so I think that's going to be a big piece of it next year, because obviously Jon Snow is not named Jon Snow anymore. And that he actually is probably the rightful heir of the throne. It's real exciting stuff here. Well, I love that stuff. And I also love this show because not just, I mean, I'm not big on the violence part, but there's some good, just the characters are really good. And you get real attached to them. And, you know, there's some good sex scenes too, obviously. So I don't know if you're speaking of relationships, if you guys had a chance to watch my video that I put out yesterday, go check it out. It's on YouTube. It's called How Well Do You Know Your Partner? And it's with me and my boyfriend. So if you ever wondered what my boyfriend and I, how we interact, and I want to know what you guys think about the video, because I had mixed reactions, most of them positive, but there was one guy who said that my boyfriend didn't look like he wanted to be there. But I think that's mostly his personality. He's kind of like sarcastic. He's got a sarcastic, funny sense of humor, so I think he took it the wrong way. But I would love to hear from all of you about your reactions to the video that I did, How Well Do You Know Your Partner? I think you'll get you'll get a good sense of what goes on between us, and why it works, and why, you know, we find each other amusing. 69 MRSM. That's pretty funny. So hello to Juan James S. Paul. Oh yeah, Littlefinger got what it was coming to him. Exactly, Bryson. So I think that's what the people that died yesterday. You know, none of us were like really sad to see them go, but on the other hand, I do like when the bad guys are there, because it makes it an interesting drama then, right? If you don't have bad guys, it's kind of boring, and you almost felt like you could. I mean, as much as I hate certain characters, that's what makes the show good. I think you and your boyfriend are awesome, great together. Thanks, Mr. Pirate Brain. I'm glad you enjoyed it. If any of you guys have suggestions of, we did yesterday a game that I had copied from a different YouTube artist, More Aliyah. You guys probably know him. I don't really know him. But anyway, if any of you guys have suggestions of challenges or games that we could play together that you guys would like to see us do, I would love to find out about that. Oh, you haven't seen the last episode yet, Chris? Ooh, I kind of think it might have spoiled it. Sorry. Sorry. I did give a spoiler alert. I don't know if you saw that part. All right, I'm not talking about Game of Thrones anymore. We're going on to my next discussion topic, which is Hex Condoms. You guys have to check out Hex, H-E-X. It's made by Lelo. And they have, I don't have a sample with me right now, but if you go to in the description box, I have, if you go KarenLee 15, you can get 15% off these condoms. And they're super strong, high quality, very nice and thin. They're lubricated just enough. So Lelo makes the best product. So if you put KarenLee 15 in there, you're going to get 15% off. I want to hear from you guys how you like the Hex condoms. They're called the Hex because there's little hexagons on the condom itself. So I think it would be really fun for you guys to let me know how you liked them, and if your partner enjoyed them, if you tried them. So any questions about Hex condoms, lay them on me. And then the lube that I tried is a water-based lube, which is great because a lot of the toys, and there's some silicone condoms that you can't use silicone on silicone, so you have to use a water-based lube, and their lube is water-based. So Lelo Lube and Hex Condoms by Lelo, L-E-L-O. It's all in the description box below. But try them out. Let me know how you like them, because I think they're going to be, I don't know, it's the next big thing, I guess. Revolutionary condoms. We need those, right? And I hope you guys are all using those. Hi, Ari. Are they made by Wickham's? No, they're made by Lelo, L-E-L-O. I'll put it right here. Let's see. L-E-L-O condoms. I don't know what some of these things that you guys are saying. As far as spotting a cougar, is high heels a good indication? Yeah, maybe. Why not? Let's see. James, you thought it was Oh, you thought my video was great? Thank you. Thank you. And Bryson liked the video. Awesome. I'm glad. S. Paul, thank you. Okay. So that was, okay. Then I wanted to go, what is so revolutionary about these condoms? Okay, so they're made by this really strong material. Apparently they went until, I don't have the whole background on them, but I know that if you go to Lelo's website, you can read more about it. Lelo. They just have this material that's supposed to be super strong and yet super light and thin. And the hex on it has a nice little pattern to it, so it gives a little bit of texture to it, but not like ribbed or anything weird like that. So, I mean, I just thought they were great, and I think you guys should let me know if you like them. Hex, Hex. Because everybody needs to be protected. No glove, no love. Right? Or is it no love, no glove? Anyway, hi, Miguel. I'd like your opinion. Just had my first hand job, and I kind of feel bad about it. Oh, Miguel. Do not feel bad about your first hand job, but why do you feel bad about it? Hi, Mohammed, and thank you for all those compliments. I appreciate it. So, let's see. As I'm waiting here to find out why Miguel was not happy or why he felt bad about it. Ari, nitrile. Is that what it's made out of? I don't know what it's made out of, but it's, like I said, check it out. Those condoms are good. Good morning. Good morning. Hearts update your Instagram, baby. Oh, thank you. How many revolutionary ways are there to put on a rubber on your pecker? I don't know what you're trying to ask, but these particular condoms, I'm telling you, are great condoms. They're different. Yeah, I think that they are. If you're gonna get a condom, might as well get the best kind, right? Those are the things that you don't want to chintz on. As far as I'm concerned, you don't want to get cheap condoms. That's a very bad idea. Let's see, Miguel. I'll talk about Mr. Piratebrain. You want to know about why the ribbed condoms how they feel for a woman. It's the texture of the ribbed is good because it rubs up against the G-spot. So that's good. I don't have to wear condoms usually, to be honest, with my boyfriend, because he doesn't have to wear condoms, I should say, because we're in a monogamous relationship and we've been tested, and so we don't have to wear condoms. And I'm thankfully past the age of childbearing years, hopefully. I mean, I'm sure there's a possibility, but very slim. So I'm in a good position that I don't have to wear condoms. But if I wore condoms, which I did try, just because I thought it was a good idea to sample the product, it's the good one. Okay. Does that help you, Mr. Piratebrain? Miguel, she had a hard time to get me to come because of my sex drive. Is your sex drive too high or not enough? And so you're saying you just feel bad because it took a long time? Don't worry about it. She's wanting to please you and you want to please her, so don't worry about the time. Wild Weasel, you're true. The condom can't protect you about everything, but it's going to be a good start, right? Mr. Rib condoms don't do much for Ari. Okay, Ari, maybe you have more experience with it than me, but some people like it. Some people find it to be an extra enhancement. Okay, where were we here on Instagram? Hi, thank you for all those loves. Boobs. Everybody's saying boobs. Kisses from Greece. How about no condom? John, only use no condom if you're in a situation like I'm at. Don't do no condom ever. I mean, you might trust the person you're with, but she might have been with someone who was untrustworthy. So you're with someone, every single person that you're with you're going to also be with those people that she has slept with or he has slept with, and then you're going to be with the people that they have slept with. So all those things end up getting back to you. So even if you trust that person, it's not worth any of the kind of heartache and expense that goes along with AIDS and other STDs and everything like that. So I can't tell you enough how important condoms are. Okay. If you got pregnant, what would you do? Not intrusive. I'm 56. I don't know what I would do. If I got pregnant, what would I do? I'd probably jump off a fucking building. I don't know. I don't know. I probably would have to do something drastic because of the fact that I'm thinking that the baby would come out with wings on it or something. But it's not happening. Miguel, too high, and yes, but it was in a spa, and I got it all on here. What? Oh, you got it all on her. Is that what you're saying? Too high. You are high? I need to know exactly what's going on there, Miguel. I can't understand what you're saying. Ha ha ha, I'm laughing with you? Oh, about me jumping off the building? Okay. All right, so what's going on here? Let's see. What else did I want to talk to you about? I want to talk to you about erotic books. Without a Condom is Heaven. Well, then find a person that you trust and both of you guys get tested and use Without a Condom, but don't do it if you're not 100% sure. I'm telling you so many stories about friends of mine who did that and they really regretted it, so don't do it. I'm talking about the whole condom thing. You're going to end up with STDs that cost you a lot of money and heartache and possibly your life if you get AIDS, so just be careful. Oh, you'd be jumping with me, Mr. Piratebrain, if you had a baby at 56? Yeah, oh my goodness. Steel Thunder, no looking at asses right now. Do you ever done anal sex, Tim? I've done anal sex. Do you know Jody Moore? No, I don't know Jody Moore. Is she a porn star? What is this about? Get to your point. Texas, I don't really have a point today. I was going to talk to you about several things, such as Game of Thrones, why I love Ray Donovan. That's another good show that I watch. I think I like any show with character development. When am I going to visit Dubai? That was not on my list, but I would love to see Dubai. I'm going to talk to you. I talked to you about the Hex Condoms and Lubes by Lelo, and then I wanted to talk to you about books. I've got a lot of different books here. As you can see, and this is, I just have a ton of book suggestions. Sex books, books about sex, books about fantasies. This one, Nancy Friday. Nancy Friday's book, My Secret Garden, was I think my first book. Oh, this is Forbidden Flowers. Here's Nancy Friday, My Secret Garden. I highly suggest this as a starting point. It's a great way, it's an alternative to porn, because if you read, it's your imagination, and it can easily excite you without having to go to the extremes of what goes on in porn. It gets very, you get desensitized to a lot of stuff by watching porn. So if you want an alternative to porn, I would suggest reading erotica with your partner or alone. And of course, Cougar's Guide to Getting Your Ass Back Out There, a book that I wrote. I just got an email today for someone saying she was single and 45, dating someone who's younger than her, and wanted to know how to start getting an attitude of not giving a shit what people think about who you're dating. And in this book, Cougar's Guide to Getting Your Ass Back Out There, you will find my entire personal story of what I went through, plus ideas I have for spicing up your sex life and all that kind of stuff. So if you haven't bought your copy yet, please do. Guess who it's by? KarenLee Potter. Yay. So hopefully you guys will buy this book. And it's on Amazon, and links are in the description box below. But that's my book. And then this book here, love this book. It's called Piece of Cake. Cake being a terminology for the vulva, vagina area of a woman. Melinda Gallagher and Emily Scarlett Kramer. Great piece of erotica here. I think you guys will really love it. Can you buy the paperback version of my book, Mr. Piratebrain? Absolutely. This is it right here. Cougar's Guide to Get. This is of cake. I'm not sure what you're asking, but anyway, my book is in paperback. I don't know if there might be at this point paperback of cake as well. But what do you guys think of erotica? What do you think about that as opposed to porn, for example? And let's see. can we know your age? Why are the same questions coming up? Have you ever had sex with a black man? What is your age? And is penis size important? Those are the most common questions. Or stand up. Let's see. John, the volume is so loud. Oh, sorry about that. Turn your volume down then. What can I say? Let's see. That's it. I still watch that 70s show. When I was in high school, I used to read all about Jackie Collins's books. All right. Okay. Miguel, my sex drive is high and I got my cum all in her face, but she let me grab her body. It's cool, Miguel. Don't feel bad. I'm glad you had your good sexual experience. And I think next time it's going to be better because you'll know what to look forward. You'll know what it's going to be about. So don't feel bad about having a good orgasm, no matter how long it took. Okay? Words of advice from someone who thinks orgasms are great. What do you guys think about orgasms? You're a one-woman man. Okay, so Dimash, as long as you got that person and you feel like connected and you feel like trust is there, that's good. Giorgio, just the most sexy MILF, thank you. You get tested for HIV every 6 months. My test results always come back negative. Awesome, David. Have I ever done it with a woman, Tim? Nope, never did it with a woman. I kissed a woman a few times and just doesn't do it for me, but don't think, I mean, who knows what can happen in the future, right? Vincent, Mark Music, you have such an amazing body. Thank you. And WJ, love to kiss you. Are you wearing a sexy bra? Yep. Let's see. What you think of a one-woman man? I think the one-woman man is great. If that's what you are, that's awesome. Okay, back to you guys. When I was in high school, I used to read a lot of Jackie Collins books. Yeah, I mean, I'm showing you like straight up erotica. Jackie Collins would cover it up with like more of a plot. John, I have itchy balls, but I'm a virgin. Should I have sex or will I give someone an STD? John, do not worry about an STD. If you've never had sex, then you're not going to get, then you will not have encountered an STD. And if you have itchy balls, most likely that's common, and go to your doctor and maybe get something for that. Don't worry about things like that. They are red. Yeah, go to your doctor. I mean, they're probably red because you're scratching them. Where were we here? Any questions for you guys on Instagram here? I feel like I'm missing out. You are so happiness? Thank you. I'm always happy, unless something bad happens. You're like the best cougar ever. Thank you, East NY 700. That's very sweet. Am I a one-man woman? Domash, yes, I am. And if you want to see my one man, go to my Instagram. I'm sorry, what did I say Instagram for? YouTube. I just put it out yesterday as a video called How Well Do You Know Your Partner? You will see my partner, and you'll see why I'm a one-woman man. Let's see. The Cougar book is available on paperback and ebook too. I'm reading it. Oh, Ari, that's awesome. Will you write a review for us, Ari? I mean, for me, Ari, I would love to hear what you had to say about it. And reviews on Amazon are awesome. Especially, I'd love to get you guys to check out my podcast, Sex Talk with My Mom, as well. Sex Talk with My Mom. Everything, all the links are in the description later below. Hi, Pac. But what I want you guys to know is that podcast is what I love doing the most, because aside from this, obviously, but my podcast is with my son. He's a stand-up comedian. He talks about his life. We bring on his dates, and we've brought on his one-night stands, and we've brought on doctors, we've brought on porn stars, we've brought on every different person you can ever imagine, singers and gay guys, straight guys, transgender people. I mean, we've brought them all on, and I think you guys would love this podcast, and you can listen to it when you're in the gym or walking down the street or in a car, on a boat, in a plane, on a train. Let's see. John, when your balls itch, it means your balls are full. There you go. Mr. Piratebrain, thank you for helping out with that one. You could be my male older person here, because I don't know a lot about men's balls, except that they're fun to play with when you're having sex. Bryson, I hated reading because it made me feel dumb and didn't always comprehend what I read. Okay, so Bryson, this is just like this one here, Women on Top. It's not like you don't have to feel like it's going to be too difficult reading. It's not, the reading is not going to be too difficult if you read this.